What's up everybody, see you again on the Fake MMA News. Again, we will inform you the latest news from the MMF special UFC. And just listen.
Arman Tsarukyan on standby as backup for UFC 317 main event. Will he shatter Topuria's dream? As UFC 317 draws near, the spotlight remains firmly fixed on the highly anticipated showdown between Charles Oliveira and Ilia Topuria for the vacant lightweight title, left behind by the now-departed Islam Makhachev. But a new twist has emerged behind the scenes. Arman Tsarukyan has claimed he's been tapped as the backup fighter for the main event. In a recent Instagram comment, Tsarukyan stated that the UFC has prepared him to step in if either of the headliners is unable to compete. While the UFC has yet to make an official announcement, a report from MMA Fighting suggests Tsarukyan's claim has been confirmed by multiple trusted sources. This move signals the UFC's intent to avoid losing one of the summer's biggest fights. Should Oliveira or Topuria be forced to withdraw, and Tsarukyan is ready to seize the moment and step into the main spotlight. Tsarukyan's appointment as backup fighter comes as something of a surprise. After his controversial withdrawal from the planned title fight against Makhachev at UFC 311, many assumed the UFC would sideline him from the title picture. But this development shows that Tsarukyan's dominant performances have made him impossible to ignore. Tsarukyan has absolutely earned his place among the lightweight elite. His recent decision win over Charles Oliveira solidified him as the division's top contender. With victories over Oliveira, Beneil Dariush, Joaquim Silva, and Damir Ismagulov in his last 4 outings, Tsarukyan's record of 22 wins and just 3 losses makes him a serious threat to anyone. So what would happen if Ilia Topuria ends up facing Arman Tsarukyan instead? On paper, this matchup is far more dangerous for the undefeated Spaniard. While Topuria's sharp striking and unbeaten record are impressive, Tsarukyan's elite grappling base could be a stylistic nightmare. Topuria may have impressed with wins over Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski, but neither man possesses the grappling pedigree of Tsarukyan. If this fight materializes, Topuria will have to prove he can withstand relentless pressure, suffocating clinch controls, and positional domination, Tsarukyan's specialties. Compared to Charles Oliveira, Tsarukyan presents a grittier, more suffocating challenge. While Oliveira is lethal with submissions, he's more predictable in striking exchanges and has a history of TKO losses. Tsarukyan, on the other hand, is steady, tactical, and possesses the cardio to dominate all 5 rounds. For Topuria, facing Oliveira is a dangerous yet manageable path, likely leaning toward a striking-heavy battle. But a clash with Tsarukyan promises a war of attrition, scrambles, grappling pressure, and a physically exhausting affair where one mistake could cost him dearly. If the Topuria versus Tsarukyan scenario actually unfolds, it could reshape the entire lightweight division. 2 young, hungry fighters with drastically different styles would create a high-stakes, high-drama war, a true litmus test of whether Topuria is worthy of inheriting Makhachev's throne. Still, all of this remains speculation, as long as Oliveira and Topuria both make it to the octagon as planned. Yet Tsarukyan's shadow looms large, creating a psychological pressure cooker for the headliners. There's no room for injury or error as fight night approaches. In the end, the MMA world waits to see if the UFC will pull the trigger and replace a headliner at the last minute. If that happens, we could witness an electrifying, high-stakes showdown between El Matador, Ilia Topuria, and the grappling machine Arman Tsarukyan. The real question is, who deserves to rule the lightweight division? Call to comment. If you were Dana White, who would you crown as the next lightweight king? Undefeated Ilia Topuria or the disciplined grappling technician Arman Tsarukyan? Drop your take in the comments below.
Freaky baby.